I guess why. Hey, you watching the game though?
I was watching the first quarter. Yeah.
What it look like?
I think Dallas down by like 5.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hey,
so
bro. For some reason, bro, I feel something in the air, and I hope I'm wrong. And that's why I'm gonna reserve my comments for when the finals is over. Hopefully, the outcome that we want is how it's going to go.
okay.
But I just feel something in the air, man.
What
And
you,
I don't
you think?
know.
Who you think gonna take it? We already know who they pushing and rooting to take it.
That's
We
why.
already
That's
know
what I'm
that.
saying. That's why I think
Right.
it's going to be. That's
You think that's what it's gonna be, basically. You think that's what it's
Yeah.
gonna be.
I'm thinking it's going to be Boston, bro. I don't want to, and I don't. I definitely don't want to say it. Um,
Yeah.
it just feel that way, dog. Like, and I hate it. It's because all day, the vibes. Of course, me being a Bleacher Report, looking at being on Instagram, seeing all of this, seeing all of that. You know what I mean? I just I don't want that, man. But either way, I'm a Heat fan, of course. So
Right.
I guess we damned if we do, damned if we don't, man.
Yeah, but we already know what it is. I mean, if just say if Boston does wind up winning it and taking it, we already know that they basically, I mean, besides Dallas, that's pretty much the only formidable opponent that they really had
Hmm.
the whole run. So Miami easily going to knock their tail off next season. You watch it.
Man, we hope. I mean, I definitely do hope, but bro, I don't know about by the last little trade scenario I had sent you. You know what I'm saying? When you threw up the little
Yeah,
emoji like
right.
this here, I don't.
Yeah.
Um, you tired of hearing the stuff, man, or does anything look interesting to you?
Nah, I mean, I think with that trade, I was like, well, I mean, it was a little bit less than the last time because I think last time when you sent me one with Houston, they was giving up more
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
I think it was like two more players and I think maybe one less draft pick or something like that. But I would have rather the other one because you remember the other one I had the eyes, like all the eyes looking. So uh, that's the one I probably would have rather. But honestly, I don't think Jimmy Butler going anywhere. I don't think he's going nowhere. I think he's going to stay and they'll figure it out. That's what I believe. So
All right.
yeah,
So barring him, him staying. Like I say, it's because of course I saw they've been playing old, playoff Jimmy moments, and it's like, yeah, that was a good moment. Yeah, that was a good moment. So I'm good if he stay. And like I said, I'm also good if he, what I'm saying, if we get a good return for him. You know what I mean? If we
yeah,
get a good return for him and Tyler Hero, that can't do nothing but set us up for the future. But
right.
my original question, who would you rather us go after? You know what I'm saying? Would it be Donovan Mitchell, or would you rather us go after a small? I don't even want to say a smaller fish in DeRozan or marketing or John Collins.
I think um I think the marketing and John Collins one might make a little more sense because I feel like Donovan Mitchell is already going to come to Miami anyway. He's good as a Miami Heat.
You
So
you
after
you,
next
you think so?
yeah after next season when he's done, because I know from my understanding, Cleveland say if they can't get him to do the extension before the season starts, they're going to trade him. So if he doesn't do the extension, they're going to trade him. But the problem is, wherever they trade him, he's not going to stay there. You understand what I'm saying? Because he already wants to go to Miami. That's where he wants to go. So he'll probably play his last year somewhere. It may not be Cleveland. And then in the offseason, he coming to Miami. That's just as simple and plain, as simple as that. So we already got him in the bag. He's as good as the Miami Heat got. So I don't think we need to waste any picks or any players trading for him. I think we should try to get other guys so that way when Donovan Mitchell does come to Miami, we'll be all set up, ready to go, for that following season. That's what I believe. It will
But
make sense.
if that happens, if it happens like that, you got. So we'll either because if we don't extend Jimmy plays out his regular contract.
Well, he got two. Remember, he got 2 years, so he has to play at least next year, and then he'll be a unrestricted free agent, and then they'll decide, if he's going to
So
play
they
option.
both, so Jimmy and Donovan will have to play this upcoming season in their respective areas, right?
Yeah, Donovan is in his player option year this season. Jimmy Butler's player option year is next season.
Next season.
So
Oh,
he still has another year to play. He just wants the extension now and kind of get it out of the way.
see,
But Pat
but
Riley
then
probably like, nah, we signed you for 2 more years. We might just say, screw it. You play the 2 years and let's just see where the chips fall. That's what I'm thinking Pat Riley probably thinking. So
yeah, I mean, because right now I'm really thinking of I'm thinking about the I'm thinking about the work. I mean, not the money, not the work, the money. How the money works is what I was trying to say.
yeah.
Um,
He's old. He's old right now. He's old 2 years, 2 years, 100 and I don't remember the exact amount, but it's anywhere between 105 to 112 million for 2 years.
because
So
what I was trying to get to, like if we do what you're saying and then just try to sign Mitchell outright,
yeah,
well, that's a lot of cake. Because we still owe Jimmy his last year. If
the
if I'm
final year.
his
Yeah.
final year,
Mm-hmm.
because they got it. Bam is up for an extension.
This year. So they'll probably pay him whatever they're going to pay him this year. Yes. Yeah.
Right. So, if I think I know Bam like I think I know Bam, which I don't know Bam at all, but since he didn't extend thus far, I think he's still waiting to see
He
who they
waiting.
get. You
He
know what I'm
waiting.
saying? So,
He waiting.
and it's just funny, bro. Bam is that dude to me. I think Bam is definitely a Heat lifer.
Yeah.
And this from him is really making me more of a Bam fan. 'Cause like I say, he's my favorite Heat player right now.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy.
Okay.
So yeah, it's Bam, then Jimmy to me. And like I don't even think it's a damn number two. Like Bam is number one, Jimmy number three. I'm sorry. Because the way, like I say, this past season, the way Jimmy left a bad taste in my mouth. That's why I'm on the fence of him staying or going.
What do you mean when he got hurt? Or are you talking about
Now the way he played out the season, bro, like because you remember, yeah, you remember after we won the championship in '06,
Mhm.
you remember how they ran it back with the same exact team and thought they was going to do the same exact thing the following year. That was this year's Miami Heat team to last year. They thought they was going, even though God damn boy, them boys going
Remember
off.
Wade got hurt. Remember Wade got hurt. So
But yeah,
that's what
and and Jimmy got hurt.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
um, so it was little comparisons. Even though we lost PJ, we lost my boy Victor Oladipo.
Hmm.
We
Yeah.
got Josh and we got Thomas Bryant.
Right.
But you can't say we really had Thomas Bryant because he barely played.
Yeah. He didn't play much. No.
So yeah, it was just eerily similar to the 2007 season. This season was eerily similar to the 2007 season with the whole running it back thing. And, we just going, games don't matter. Regular season don't matter. We going to get playoff Jimmy. And then playoff Jimmy got hurt and to play in. So,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
bro, it was just like, and then you the leader. Name me one Heat lifer in the past that did what Jimmy Butler did and talking about, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be a legend. I don't even like at this point, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jimmy has had some phenomenal years in Miami. I can't call
Great
him
year.
a Heat legend yet.
He's not quite, but he done. I can tell you right now, he done put up just as many great numbers than Wade and LeBron. It's crazy that's as crazy as that sounds.
Yeah,
Jimmy, Jimmy done. He's been doing some stuff, man. I will give him that credit. He only been here for five seasons, so uh, for him to be, sketched in and etched in that record column as far as like, all time Heat guys, and you got him over LeBron and Dwayne Wade. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I
that's a
mean,
that's a pretty big deal, bro. That's a pretty big deal. I ain't even
yeah.
gonna lie to you. Only thing is we just haven't won. That's the only thing. We just haven't won, yet. So
So, who would you attest that to more? Why we haven't won? It's either three people. It's either Jimmy, Spo, or Pat. And then we can't keep putting everything on Pat because, like we've said, and I'm sorry, people, whoever might be on here, whoever might watch this, with the whole Kyrie thing,
mhm,
Pat ain't the only one that probably did not. If Pat did want him, we gonna blame Pat because Pat is the name we know.
right.
You got Andy Ellisberg and Mickey
Yep.
Arison.
And Mick Garrison. Yep. Hmm.
So it could have been them. And Ellisberg sound like a Jewish name. So
Yeah. He
I'm sorry.
probably, yeah. If they didn't, which they didn't, wound up, going after him, he might have been at the forefront of that. I'm sure of it. Yeah.
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 Because Pat likes talent. And you can't nobody and then um getting ready for this game tonight. Of course, Stephen A. Well, the way he's balling, I mean, this kind of makes you forget everything, and not forget, but like you ain't apologize to the man.
Yeah.
You Shaq, Noah Charles Barkley, apologize to that man for calling that man out his name and saying everything that you said about him because of his
Right.
own beliefs.
Yeah.
But can't nobody but see when somebody come at Stephen A like that, he want to, oh, don't you know what I've done for this and for that? Don't nobody care, bro. Don't nobody care
Nope.
about you, Mr. Blasphemous.
Yeah.
Don't nobody care about you but you.
Right. Yeah.
And then see, that's why I wish Monica McNutt would have got on him a little bit more.
You
But
know,
I gotta
I
watch it.
I heard about that little situation. I didn't see it, so I
She
don't know what happened.
she was on Club Shay Shay, so I didn't watch it. I was going to go watch it, but of course I watched another podcast. The pivot was at the White House, but yeah, I'm gonna go watch that. She was on Club Shay Shay.
Okay.
So yeah, man, like I don't like that, bro. Like, I've been wrong plenty of times. And I'm not saying and far be it for me to make me seem like I'm better than Stephen A. I'm not saying that. But if you're gonna make a mistake, you gotta own up to it and apologize for it. Don't
Right.
just you the way Kyrie has bounced back this season is was special.
Yeah.
Is
Nothing,
special.
nothing short of
But
amazing, man. I
but
mean,
the way y'all came for that man, y'all owe that man a face-to-face apology. And if you're not gonna do a face-to-face, look in these cameras on national TV and tell that man you apologize for everything that you said about him.
they
He
ain't gonna
deserves
do it.
that.
They ain't gonna do it because of the simple fact of they are kind of like little puppets, so to speak. Now, a lot of the stuff that they probably said, was it on their own accord? Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe
But
I'm gonna go. You know what? I don't know.
like I said, I don't know. I can't say. I have no clue. But if I were to guess, I would say it wasn't all them because remember the media. Because at the end of the day, the media has this extreme amount of power where they
Yeah.
can make anybody look like a god almost, or they can make you look like a damn little serpent crawling around on the damn on in the dirt. So the media is a powerful thing. So they can put you up on a high pedestal, and then they can tear you down. And you've seen they done tore down so many people, over the years. Hell, they've been tearing down black people for like, since our whole existence. So
I want to call out of Mr. Chappelle because they how they did him. in
Right.
recent years. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Want to make you look like you're crazy and all this kind of stuff. And yeah. So, and like I say, all it takes is just for one little show or something to try to make you look like something. And then next thing you know, everybody on board. Yeah, he crazy or yeah, she crazy. They don't even pay them no mind. They this, they that, did it. Michael Jackson, all celebrities, man, all celebrities that, they all put him in that situation, man.
Prince,
They do it. They do it.
well, the artist formerly known as Prince.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. All of them, man. DMX, God rest his soul, they used to treat him so bad.
Yeah.
So getting thrown in jail almost every other month. He
Cat
always in jail for
Williams.
something.
Cat
Cat Williams.
Williams.
Yeah. They tried to do something with Kevin Hart, where that whole, what he said, I think he had a gay comment or something when they didn't let him host the Oscars or something like that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that's them trying to give him a warning or something. But
He was fine. He put that dress on. He was fine.
yeah. So maybe he, I don't know what he did. I was gonna say something stupid, but I said, let me keep my comments to myself. Maybe he just done, you know, maybe he got down and did what he had to do, to get where he going. So, but nah, they definitely throw little stuff out there, and that's all they got to do. All they got to do is just throw one little line, one little statement, something to make you look bad, and then the next thing you know, it's like the whole world against you.
Yep.
So yeah,
And bro, speaking of the whole world being against you, bro, I know we keep like it's always something new with this whole Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese type thing, bro.
yeah.
So are you buying into Caitlin Clark, the darling, and Angel Reese, the villain?
Mm-mm. No, nah, because I mean, a lot of it can be deception, So just like the devil is a liar too. So a person can portray themselves, any kind of way. I think everybody has the capability of portraying themselves in a certain way, and then the next thing you know, when you meet them or you dig down a little deeper with them, you find out, oh, you know what, they not really like that or whatever it may be. So yeah, Caitlin, she's a hooper. So at the end of the day, you and I, we don't play ball. Of course, we ain't playing the NBA or nothing, but
Right.
you, when you hooping and you out there playing and you're doing your thing, you're gonna get into some little scuffles. You're gonna do a little chit chatting back and forth. So she's
Definitely.
not innocent. Caitlin Clark is not innocent by any by
Oh
any
no.
stretch.
And that's the fun thing
So
about her. She will talk. Caitlin
yeah,
Clark talks.
she
Mad
talks.
trash.
She a talker, and it's good. I grew up in that era. We both grew up in that era where you talk a little bit. You might bump shoulders a little bit. You might scrap a little bit. Get in some little scuffles or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
that's just part of it. But the whole thing with Angel Reese, she never signed up to be no villain. I think that's another media stunt that they just pulled. Try to
But
make her out to be this bad person, and she's really not. She's just a competitor, just like
yeah,
everybody else. Yeah,
but like on that comment that you just made, she did say, I mean, I get that fact that she didn't sign up for it, but then she was like, okay, she was like just like LeBron James when he came to the Heat. Well, if you
yeah,
want me to be the villain, I'll be the villain.
I can
You know
be
what I'm
that. Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
on that type of tip, but like, yeah, man, that girl, that young lady, I'm gonna call her girl, that young lady, both of the young ladies, they are within their own right great players.
yeah.
Um, and of course, I shared something on my stories on Instagram today. It was a black guy. He was talking about the excellence, which is Angel Reese. Like, don't make yourself if you're not a villain, don't make yourself to be the villain. Like he was just speaking life into her, and I hope she sees it. It's on the internet, so I'm pretty sure she will. And it's
Right.
about her. You know what I'm saying? Addressed to her. Somebody will share it with her.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it was awesome, man. To do, she's a queen. You know what I mean? Don't let the media call you out your name and then you accept it. Like,
Right.
yes.
Right.
And yeah, before, damn, boy, Boston going the hell off, man.
Yeah, they
I mean,
whoop
but
they whooping.
it's game one.
It's game
It's
one,
game one.
so
But like,
shit.
but yeah, you know, before the LSU and Iowa game where LSU ended up being the victor. You know, Caitlin did. You know, Caitlin she did this to one person, and I think and then in the other game, it might have been the same game. She waved off the chick, the girl at South Carolina who was at the 3-point line. So
Yeah, because she couldn't shoot. Because she couldn't shoot, so she was like, "Ah,
yeah,
that's off." I mean, we do it. We've done it.
yeah,
I'm not running out there.
well, yeah. People done that to me plenty of times when my game been off. But yeah, man. And then of course the young lady at South Carolina, she made her eat her words in the championship game. So
Yeah.
and she locked her up. So it's like
Mhm.
she put Caitlin Clark in the ice box that second half. So
Yeah.
and then that goes to my point to the point being made that Caitlin Clark is the GOAT of women's college basketball. She is not. I don't think a GOAT has ever been locked up.
No,
Um, and most GOATs have won championships.
at
Miss
least
Clark
one.
hasn't. Miss Clark didn't. She didn't win none.
None.
So
Zero. So yeah.
so yeah, man. Yeah, let the basketball be the basketball. Yes, she's had some hard fouls. The one where Kennedy Carter walked up behind her, you know, gave her that little shot. Was it a basketball play? Unfortunately, yeah, it was a cheap shot,
It was
but we've
cheap.
seen
It
it.
was
You
cheap.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Ask Mr. Luka Doncic. You know, he's had his fair cheap shots, especially when it came to them the Morris boys, the Morris twins.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, hopefully, Mr. Doncic is get to exercise some demons in
Yeah.
this here finals.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Um. Yeah, but the whole thing with Caitlin, she just got to, which it seems like she's kind of holding her own.
Yeah,
Even Angel Reese done got a she done got hip tossed. You know,
yeah,
so it's just one of those things, especially if you're a rookie that everybody kind of talking about. It's like you the next big thing or you the next best thing. Then you're gonna get tested. That's just how it goes. I don't care what sports you're in. If you a hot shot and you coming in like with a whole lot of steam, you know, yeah, they like, yeah, we gonna have to humble this little, such and such
yeah.
and so and so. Yeah. So you're gonna get the best out of everybody. I mean, is it worthy? I mean, is it granted? I mean, do you deserve that? Probably not. But at the end of the day, you got to embrace it. You have to embrace it because,
That only
you know,
speaks to your greatness.
it only speaks to your greatness, and it's going to make you a stronger, better player. In the long run. So yeah. So embrace that, take it in stride, and see what you can learn out of that. Out of those situations, out of those games. Whatever it is, and just use it as fuel and get better. The next season and the seasons after that. So yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. Everybody, like we always talk about, everybody have their little growing pains. So you're gonna get it. I don't care who you are. Especially if you come in with any type of steam, yes. But if you coming in just on just some, he all right or she all right, she decent, and it ain't really nothing worth nothing, then that's different. But if you coming in number one and yeah, so you already know when you're number one, you're supposed to be good.
Yeah,
So you're gonna get tested off the jump, off the rip. So yeah.
yeah, man.
Mhm.
But like I said, she got to get in that weight room. Caitlin got to get in that weight room. Angel stay in the weight room.
Yeah.
A lot of what are it the what to say squats, good mornings, and
Yeah.
deadlifts.
Yeah.
Get
Your
get them
lunges. Yeah.
legs, get them legs strong, get that base strong, so you can't so that won't knock it down.
Right.
Um, and hopefully Angel works on her jump shot a little bit more.
Yeah.
She got a decent post game, but she need to work on that jump shot just a tad bit more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
A little more. Yeah.
And yeah, Caitlin gonna be pulling up from dang on half court in a minute. She getting them arms right. She gonna be pulling up from half court.
Yeah. She get that strength. Yeah. She really gonna be pulling from half court for real. So. Uh-huh. Yeah,
Man,
man.
I know it's just game one, bro, but it's looking like it might go to look like it might go to game. I know it's still early in game one, so yeah, man, it's this.
I'm looking at the score on the laptop, and I see it say 58-33. So I'm like, yeah, this might be just a little watch for Dallas. It is what it is. This is one game, so you
Yeah,
can't never get high of one game. It's
no.
just one game. So yeah,
Well, so I already can't wait for next season, man. Like I'm ready for the off season. I'm ready for uh uh summer league. I'm ready for all that.
yeah, yeah. I'm willing to see. I'm waiting to see who, especially Miami, if they're going to sign, Alondis, and if they're going to sign Kane, to something, and then have a whole new three, as far as like two-way, on the two-way summer league contract. So they were saying how was it boy Cole? They were saying how Cole was actually kind of playing good that those last 5 to 10 games in the summer league. I mean, not summer league, in the G
G League.
League. Yeah, they said he was averaging somewhere around 24.
You know
I'm
what's
like,
funny,
okay,
man? With this whole cause see, I don't get me like I'm not negating or going against or disagreeing with anything that you said about Donovan. But just like with Jimmy, they struck before he they traded for him before he could sign with us. And
before he was actually, yeah. Mhm.
I think that's they might do the same thing with Donovan because it's like with everybody, especially Boston. Our conference rivals, pretty much the only one. It's always either Miami or Boston. Miami. That's why I will give credit to Boston for that. My Boston is always there with us.
Yeah,
Aside from the one little fluke year, and I'm gonna call that a fluke, Mister Giannis. When y'all won the doggone championship, I'm gonna call it a fluke. You want to
yeah,
say us making it to the championship in the bubble was a fluke?
right.
Your championship was a fluke, sir.
Yeah, you just got
Um,
one, right? Hmm.
so you got your one. I hope you fine with that because you don't seem like you're gonna leave
That seems like
Milwaukee.
that's all you getting.
Yeah, it seems like you're not gonna leave Milwaukee. Fine, be that franchise player, but that's gonna be your only one. Just know that. Uh,
Right,
but yeah, so since Miami and Boston is always right there neck and neck.
neck and
Boston
neck.
is
Yeah.
there. Miami is on the beach, like literally. Miami is on the beach. So
Okay.
I if they do trade the picks and whatever this year, even this year's picks. I would love for us to get that dude Khalil Ware, and there's some other guys names that I've been seeing floating around, 7 foot, over 7 foot. It's a guy Kai Soto or something like that.
Hmm.
Um, he's tall, but he got a game like a Bo Wembanyama type game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's maybe even what's his name Porzingis that's playing right now. So that
Right.
his NBA comparisons. So
Right.
what I'm
Okay.
trying, long winded. What I'm trying to say is like if we do trade for Mitch, we can sign our G League players to those contracts because
Yeah.
they like rookies anyway.
Basically. Yeah. Yeah. Basically. Yeah. I want them to sign those two, especially Kane and Alondas, because I want to see those guys develop and see how they can pan out. Then you can put some other guys on the on the two-way, some new guys on some new talent on the two-way deals. So yeah, but we still got to save space for Caleb if we're going to keep him. I hope we keep him, and then of course we don't know what's going to happen with the whole Donovan Mitchell thing. Uh, so yeah, if we can get Donovan and still keep the Jimmy and of course Bam and we still had Terry. That's actually going to be pretty good. I know a lot of people don't think that Terry and Donovan can coexist because I mean, they kind of the same player? I mean, kind of, sort of, but not really. So I think they could coexist, and then who will be our five? Oh, well, Bam will be the five. So I guess Caleb or Jovic, if they don't trade him, because it seems like Jovic, he done came around pretty good this past season. He done made some so have some good games. Uh, but I feel some type of way because I feel like we're gonna lose. The Triple J, one of our rooks for his hero, and I don't know if they're gonna ask for a third guy from. But I know it's those two definitely if we're gonna get Donovan, so they definitely gonna be gone. So it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
Yeah.
It's bittersweet.
And yeah, man, because if we do go pull the trigger on Donovan, I definitely don't want to give up Jovic because we, of course, like I always say, we need the hype. And who knows what happened with old Rob. I saw on Bleacher Report, like, it'd be funny. The game. I don't know if you played 2K, the
I
video
played it
game.
a few. I played it a few times. Yeah.
So yeah, they got a trade simulator on there, bro, and people been going wild. Like for as long as I've been on Bleacher Report, going wild with the little trade simulator. So one guy was cooking up a trade for I think it was Donovan Mitchell and putting O Rob in there as a filler contract. So I mean that could work. O Rob got game. To me, it's either him or um Highsmith, you know what I'm saying? Because they might
Right.
not, they might need a good wing defender because we still got one in Jay Rich. We will have one if you know what I'm saying if they sign Kane to a contract. So
Right.
and Kane to me is more polished on the offensive end than Highsmith. Highsmith is just
Yeah, he kind of he off and on. He's here and there. So yeah, yeah. But Kane, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like Kane gonna go out there and average 20. I know he's not, but I think he'll hold his own. I
yeah,
think he'll hold his own. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So it'll be like I said, it's gonna be interesting. Especially once we get past these finals. Um, I can't wait to see what we do. I hope it's for the better of the team, of course, because it's like, and it's just funny. Like, I get being a fan of Jimmy, but I'm not a fan of Jimmy if it's going to be a detriment to the team. Like, I'm not good with signing him to the extension now. We can wait. Damn, it's halftime already. We can wait. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We can wait and extend him
We can extend them next. We
after
can
next
extend them
year.
next year. Yeah, we can extend them next year. We could very well extend them next year. But the only problem is he has a player option, so that means he could test the waters rather than locking them in now. We're gonna have to, you know, we gambling. Hopefully, hoping that we can,
And if that happens, I mean, that's more money for us. I mean, because
yeah,
like I'm just saying, man, I do get the allure of Jimmy buckets. I do get that he most time on defense he plays like a free safety or run
or
an outside
cornerback.
linebacker as far as how
Yeah,
he what I'm saying how he still with the steals and whatnot.
yeah,
But like he is on the wrong side of 33.
yeah. He is.
He's on the wrong side of 33. So,
He is.
um, would I like to keep him? Yes, but like, I mean, you gotta look at him as opposed to, and I know there's gonna be some pushback. Him as opposed to DeMar DeRozan. Like, of course, my eyes are on Jimmy. DeRozan has not shown that defensive side. You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy has
Mhm.
shown,
He
but
doesn't. He don't
the
have. He
but
don't have it. He don't have it. He doesn't.
it, The,
Yeah.
the DeRozan got that offensive side though,
He do. He definitely do.
and I mean honestly, if you being a, I, it'll probably be easier to be a on. No, it's easier to be somebody who can get in the passing lane than you just developing on ball defender skills.
Right.
Now, DeRozan, that ain't coming no time soon, but him being able to sit in the passing lanes and getting better steals. I think he can do that. I think what I'm saying that's the part of the culture. Like
Yeah.
he come along. I don't know, man. It's just like I say, I'm for it and I'm for it. I'm
Right.
for, I'm for him staying and I'm for him, you know. for us seeing what we can get
And
for
we
him.
can see. Yeah.
Because if we can get some draft capital, you know, we can get him away for somebody.
Yeah, Pat definitely going to do that. If they were to get rid of Jimmy and they was able to get like 3 first-round draft picks and some other players, I'm sure they're going to flip that and see if they can, if they can get a player out of that. So, uh, but yeah, Pat Riley, he don't like draft picks, so he don't care about getting draft picks. He'll get them things away. I wouldn't say for free, but he'll definitely give them away. So yeah,
And the
yeah.
one I like, because I did like the one with us getting marketing and Collins.
John Collins.
And, yeah, not having it and keeping Jimmy Butler. Now,
Yeah, that's why I had the eyes looking. I'm like, that might be okay. I mean, obviously we're gonna give up a lot of our younger talent, like
mhm,
Hero and maybe Duncan. I don't know if he was in that or not, but
let me see. I was getting ready to pull it up.
if we get marketing and if we can still keep Jovic, I think Triple J will probably be gone too, if I'm not mistaken. So, but um, but yeah, even if we did land marketing and just hypothetical, just say we get marketing and we get Collins and we wind up giving up Hero. Uh, let's say Jovic is in there. Maybe we may have to give up Duncan because remember the salaries got to match to some
So
degree.
yeah, I got it. So it's we get marketing and John Collins. The Jazz get Jaime, Tyler, Duncan, and 2 future first round picks.
Yeah, yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad to me.
That's not bad. But
But
I
I
mean, we
do
we lose our shooting though. We ain't got
we
no
damn
shooting.
sure, yeah. But we do get some shooting and we get some shooting back in Lowry. And John Collins is not a great 3-point shooter. Him and Bam probably on the same level.
Yeah, yeah.
Terry can hit the three ball.
Terry can shoot. He's streaky. Yeah.
Um,
Marketing, I think can shoot him here and there, but
yeah.
yeah, we losing a lot of shooting. That's the only problem. This is a shooter's game. But
Especially, bro, especially if they, I mean, because like I said, it's just Jaime, Tyler, and Duncan. I'm pretty sure they'll want Jovic.
so it's Triple J, Duncan, and Hero.
Tyler.
That's the other three. Or
Yeah.
Highsmith. Now Highsmith is Jaime, right? Okay.
Jaime, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But but I do this scenario, we keep our 2 picks for this year, you know, um, who knows who we'll pick up, whoever made this. Of course, they have their who they want, Devin Carter and some dude, Ryan Dunn. I know Devin Carter is a guard. I know he's a guard because pretty much everybody who I've seen, I've looked up. Devin
Yeah.
Carter I think he's 6'2". He's a 6'2" guard.
Mhm.
See, and I don't know, man. But I do like I said, I do like this one. Now, what I was trying to get at before I got sidetracked, what do you think about a lineup of Terry Rozier, Jimmy Butler, John Collins, Larry Marketing, and Bam?
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good lineup. I ain't even gonna lie. Pretty good lineup. We actually kind of big, with marketing and Bam. And then of course Jimmy or Collins, neither one of them are shooting guards, but I guess who really cares at this point? So uh you could put any one of them, probably put Jimmy more than likely at the shooting guard and put Collins at the small forward. And then and then we had Terry Rozier. So yeah, it's not a bad lineup. Not at all. Not a bad lineup. That's actually pretty good. So that's actually pretty good. But the only thing about it is what's gonna happen when we wind up getting Donovan the following year. So because he's gonna come. He's coming to Miami.
With that lineup, bro. Hey, with that. with that lineup, I can see now. What if? Because Donovan the two guard? No, because Garland play point guard, right?
Donovan is the shooting guard. Yeah.
Oh
So that
man,
means either Jimmy or Collins is going to have to sit coming off the bench. I don't think they would bring Marketing off the bench, and of course Bam ain't coming off the bench.
nah.
So it'd be either Jimmy or
That's like
Collins.
if at that point you'll have to see who wants to win. Because you will have a good trade piece in Collins, even though I've been wanting Collins because I've been telling that he a Florida boy. That man has
He's
been
home
said.
team. He's home team. Yep.
He
So,
home team. He been said he wanted to play for the Miami Heat.
right.
So I wouldn't want to give him up. Now, if he would he be okay? Excuse me, would he be okay coming off the bench?
That's the question.
Who knows? Now Jimmy would be older. Would Jimmy be okay coming off the bench?
He might not care. I know Jimmy, and I know he's a competitor. So I think, because at the end of the day, it don't really matter when you're starting, right? It just matters, when you're in the
Obviously, it mattered
game.
to Tyler Hero.
Yeah, because he's young. He's 20 something years, 22, 23 years old. So of course, he gonna want to start. That's young man's mentality. But an older guy like Jimmy, he probably ain't gonna care like that. He probably be okay with getting 20 to 25 minutes a night, honestly. Let the young, and it'll probably be good for Jimmy anyway, because now he don't have to exert himself like we always talk about. He ain't gonna have to
I
go out
think,
there and go all crazy.
I think
So
that would, man. You making give me goosebumps, bro. I just give me goosebumps, boy. And I'm allergic to geese. You know what I'm saying? So 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 yeah, man. If like I think that'll be awesome, and but then like if we do that, say we okay, that'll be Jimmy's player option year.
yeah,
Would
correct.
he still be looking for the max?
Well, I can tell you one thing. If Jimmy, let's just say hypothetically, he plays this year and he balls out all NBA status, he would be deserving of it.
You're
Yeah.
right. You're
He
right.
would be deserving, because then now at this point he earned it. He done played all the games. He ain't missed no games. He did everything he needed to do. And yeah, if he's all NBA, yeah, you got to give it to him at that point. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I think that's what Miami and Pat Riley. I think that's really that's what they want to see. They want to see, is he going to be all NBA caliber, or is he just going to be just kind of okay, get average at 20, you know? So I think that's what it is. I'm almost certain if he becomes all NBA, they'll give him 2 years. They'll give him 2 years. I'm sure of it. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then that's the plus side of him staying
Yeah.
because right now, he's gonna be on the revenge tour. He's gonna be on the revenge tour.
Yeah.
And
I hope he's in the I hope he's in the lab right now as we speak, just getting ready. That's
bro,
what
I
I
hope
know.
so too. I hope so too. I hate to like we touched on one episode before. I can't remember which one it was. I hope he talking to Brian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting his feng shui right, you know what I'm saying? Getting his inner workings all taken care of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what I'm
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, man, because we gonna need a healthy Jimmy Butler, and especially if he gonna play 60 plus games, not no 58 Jimmy. You're gonna have to play 60 plus games.
At least 70.
At least 60. He played what 58 last year? At
I
least
think
60.
I think to be considered all NBA, you got to play 65, if I'm not mistaken. So
I'm 65.
yeah.
So, and then that leads me to this question, since you just said that. How in the hell was Kawhi Leonard on the all NBA team?
He was on the second team. He was on the second team, right?
How in the hell Kawhi Leonard is on anybody's All NBA team when he's in the wheelchair more than he's on the floor.
You know, I didn't follow the Clippers this year, so I don't know how many games he played.
Wasn't a lot.
But if he played the 65 games that's required, I
He
guess
was
he'd be
probably
all
on the
NBA.
he was probably on the bench suited up 65 times, but I don't know if that man played in 65 games. Well, and again, they West Coast, we East
They West
Coast.
Coast. Yeah, they West Coast.
So,
I don't know.
but I mean, like, dang, dude, like you didn't hear his name called that much. Only when the Clippers started to get hot.
Right.
Only when the Clippers started to get hot, and then that's when you saw. Of course, that's when all the buzz and yeah, I thought they was gonna be in this position that's tonight, but of course, it's the Clippers. It's the
Yeah.
Clippers. It's and I don't know why you would be the Clippers and you want James Harden, and James Harden don't show up in these times either.
He don't. He don't. He
I
don't.
mean, it's the Clippers. Like you got bad juju.
I
You
don't know. I don't know who put a hex on them, but boy, that
man.
that thing is strong. It's strong, boy. I'm telling you, boy. I don't know. They can't get nothing right
I'm
over
talking
there.
about if there ever was an organization that resembled the nickname "Can't Get Right," it's the Clippers, bro.
It's the Clippers. It's the Clippers, bro. It's unfortunate, man. It's just, because they done had some really good teams. Now, obviously, back in the day, like in the, 90s, the early 2000s,
Man,
they was always kind of the laughing stock of the league, right? But
yeah,
but man, when they had got Lob City, with CP and Blake Griffin and all them, them was some solid teams.
yeah,
They couldn't never get over the hump. They couldn't do it.
and it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, man, when they especially when they finally exercised the demon, which was the San Antonio Spurs, and I think that was what
So,
first round.
I think that might have been first round. Yeah,
And
they put them out. Yeah, they did.
man, and I'm like, okay, the boys getting ready to go to the finals, and they got put out the very next round. I'm
Next
just like,
round.
boy,
Yeah,
y'all don't want to win.
yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I don't get it. I don't get it. They done had so many good teams over the last 10, 15 years and not didn't even sniff a conference finals.
Nope.
That's insane. That's crazy. Crazy. You notice I said conference finals, not finals. I conference
Right.
finals.
Right.
So yeah.
Old girl wouldn't even give you the draws to sniff. Like, come on, man. Y'all just they just
Right. You're right. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah.
I mean,
Like I
and then
say,
especially this year, boy, they got dressed up for the prom and they ain't get no date. They ain't get no call, no phone call.
no, yeah, they got left. They got left.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about PG-13, Kawhi Leonard. You got Russ as a six man. You got James Harden on the floor. Like, how? But the funny
That's
thing is, when they first started to come together, I was like, it's not enough basketball.
nope. They struggled too. They were struggling. Yeah.
I was like, it's not enough basketball to go around for all them dudes, especially when Russ was starting, and then you bringing in a ball dominant James Harden.
Right.
Um, and then I started, listening to the noise. I remember it was one dude, one guy. I can't remember his name. He out of Baltimore. He
Mhm.
started, he started the hype train of the Clippers. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if if they start if they make it to the finals. And
Yeah.
then it was like right on the cusp of them making noise in the regular season. So I'm like, okay, they might do something.
They may do it.
Nah, not. I'm talking about the
Negative.
Clippers. They told me to talk to the hand. Clippers
Yeah.
organization told me to talk to the hand because the black
Yeah.
because the face don't want to hear it. I'm just
They
like,
wanna
man,
hear it.
hey,
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you're gonna have your time where you gotta struggle a little bit and try to figure it out. I think all teams when they first, put a team together, different guys, different talents, different egos. So yeah, so you knew they was gonna struggle a little bit, but then like you said, they started to come around, they started winning games. Next thing you know, they started climbing that ladder because they was always down around like 9, 10. Then next thing you know, they got up to 7, then the 6, 5, 4. I don't know if they got higher in the 4th seed, but they got up there. So, and we was like, okay. And them boys like this might be their year. That's what I was saying to myself. I'm like, this could be it for them. They might get it done. But yeah, they always disappoint every year.
I couldn't imagine being a Clippers fan, bro.
Yeah. Well, they got to be fair weather fans because I know there ain't nobody out there repping the Clippers like that anyway. They more rep the Lakers than the Clippers. So yeah. They already know what to expect with the Clippers. They
And
already know
even
the
then,
Clippers they ain't gonna get it done. So
and even like, okay, it's even I don't know if it's a documentary or it's a series or whatever. It's called Clipped on I think HBO. I believe it's HBO. I want to watch it, but the right up on the where it say Clipped, the other team in Los Angeles. It's like, dang, y'all don't even. The other team in Los Angeles. I mean, and that's pretty much who and what they are. The other team in Los Angeles. Yeah, because you're not the Lakers.
nope. They like they say they call them like the little redheaded stepchild. That's
Yeah.
basically the Clippers. Yeah, that's basically the
Come
Clippers.
on, Dallas. They it's time for y'all to get back in this game, man.
What is it? 48, 66? That's not
Yeah,
bad. I think they could get a little run in and get it down to 10 or
yeah.
12. Yeah, but yeah, I like I said, I can't. I'm not watching the game. I'm just watching. I can see the score. But yeah,
They just actually called a foul on Jaylen Brown. Wow. He
hmm.
and Luka Doncic step back three just got blocked by Al Horford.
Hmm. Yeah, because they probably been obviously you've been scouting them, so you already know his moves, you know his tendencies. So
Hmm.
Luka gonna
I
have to change
just
that up a little bit.
I'm gonna go back to it, bro. It's I mean, I know it's game one. It's a feeling in the air. And don't mind this damn green band on my arm, people, because I got on a shirt, they got some green in it. You know what I'm saying? I try to match as well as I can. So please don't mind this green band. I'm not a Celtics fan at all. But it's just it's a feeling, bro. And
You just got a feeling. Yeah.
I just maybe it's just me today. I don't know. I need to eat some jello, have me a drink or something. You know what I'm saying? And it just might be what I'm feeling
You need a
today.
shot. You need a shot.
Yeah, man. I need
Shot.
a couple of them. Oh, I did get that limonada.
Oh, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How you like it? You like it all right?
Yeah, man. I just wish I wish I had it in a Long Island iced tea. I just mixed it with some because I ain't had no Sprite. I had some ginger beer.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
No, that's
But
not
boy,
bad.
if you ever had that ginger beer from Aldi, that is strong. So it's like you had to.
I keep ginger beer in my house. So yeah. Yeah. I
It's strong.
cola champagne, ginger beer. They got a pineapple ginger beer too. So yeah,
Well,
I keep all of that. Huh?
where they got a pineapple ginger beer at?
Oh, you didn't know they had pineapple ginger beer? Yeah,
Which one?
yeah. You go to any restaurant or anywhere where they sell like a Caribbean store. Yeah, they got it in there. You remember Food Town?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it in there.
See, they ain't got. Hey, man, we up here in Georgia, but ain't no food time up here.
Uh,
Man, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. We just got because not my mom, my wife's dad is up here. So he from St. Thomas. So he wanted a plate. We got him a plate, a small plate of oxtails, bro. A small plate of oxtail dinner. Guess guess how much we paid for that small plate of oxtail.
well, let me see. I'm basing it on here in Florida. Oxtails is super expensive. I mean, most of the restaurants here, they don't even put the price up. So if I were to guess, a small plate probably gonna run you about $20.
$35.
A small or that's a large?
That's a small.
Oh,
$35. So
Dang.
yeah. So yeah, they getting expensive. So now, because I remember Food Town, you can get a nice little decent plate at Food Town.
Yeah, they sell hot food in there. Yep.
You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So, but that pineapple ginger, is that the one with the brown label with the little cat on it?
No, it's a yellow label because the regular ginger beer is brown. So
Okay.
the regular is brown and the pineapple one is yellow because the
Okay.
pineapple is yellow, the fruit.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna definitely check that one out.
yeah, it's still got the same taste. It's got a little pineapple flavor. So yeah, I
Better.
like both of them. I like both of them honestly. I drink both. So
Yeah, I bust
yeah,
down. I love pineapple juice. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
man.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
and I sent you the thing about Massachusetts, the little teacher, the teacher that had the little fake auction, the fake slave auction, the fake
boy.
slave auction in school, man. And I know that it's hard for teachers to get fired,
Yeah.
but you having a fake slave auction in your class, and then you using, they said, I don't, they didn't say black, they said children of color.
Hmm.
And the parents that they talked to that were a little bit outraged were like they Arabic. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the kids weren't black. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was some, a couple of brown kids. And but still, she used the word nigga, like talking about them babies, man. Like I just don't. Now, if it was leave without pay, I understand. But
Man, that ain't no different than, when these cops, these crooked cops be, doing all these senseless killings, and then they get like a leave of absence for a couple weeks. They may get suspended, but it's only just now recently they started firing them. But before,
mhm.
they wasn't never firing. Uh, so yeah, that can't be any more different. I mean, because for one, it's shortage of teachers. There's not a lot of people out there really wanting to do the job and be a teacher. Because being a teacher
Unfortunately,
is tough. It's a hard job. But so yeah, I don't see them firing her because of that. But she should definitely be disciplined. I mean, it just depends on the area. It depends on the area. It depends on who. I'm imagining she's a little Caucasian. I'm imagining. I don't see a black person doing anything like that. Uh,
no.
so
Like
yeah,
I would, and not no, not in fifth grade. I don't think I would have talked about it in no fifth grade class.
right.
Like I would have probably that's seventh, eighth grade. If I was going to talk about it, not demonstrate it, but talk about it.
You can talk about it, yeah, because
Definitely
that's a part of history.
right.
Over the years, like 400 years ago, 500 years. Yeah, it's sketched in there, so it's part of history. Yes, yeah. But to have a fake auction, that's what you said, right?
Yeah.
No, see that ain't cool. That is not cool. Unless you're doing like a reenactment of some sort, just to kind of, give the kids a little more, I guess, trying to enlighten them a little bit more of how the times were back then. So, you just kind of have this whole display and you just kind of see how it feels, how it was feeling for, our ancestors back then. If it's something like that, like a project, I guess, but I don't know. Like I say, I would have to see, the whole reasoning behind that. It doesn't make any sense to do that. But like they say, history does repeat itself. So,
Man, don't
uh,
say that, bro.
hey, bro, it's just a fact. It's just a fact. I can't say within how many years, but yeah, history always repeats itself, whether it comes to clothing or whatever. Because remember for a while, champion wasn't never talked about. Now you can't help but see champion all over the place. Now champion was, part of our childhood. You know what I mean? It was part of our childhood growing up. It was like everything was champion, 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 and then champion fell off.
Mm-hmm. At one point, champion was Bobo's.
Yeah, yeah. Now, now champion done came back full strength. They got commercials and everything. I'm like, damn, champion back on the scene like that. That's what I was having a conversation with my wife. I'm like, champion's back on the scene like that. I didn't know. I didn't know. I did not know. So yeah, what else? Clothes. People, sometimes wear little bell bottoms. I be seeing little bell bottoms out there.
Mm-hmm.
Corduroys. Uh,
Corduroy.
corduroys. I ain't seen no acid wash though. I ain't seen none of them. I mean, my wife said she's seen some, but I ain't seen nobody wearing no acid wash uh, jeans. But yeah, they say history repeats itself. So I'm just hoping not for like, not as far as like, any type of Jim Crow or like segregation or anything like that. I hope it doesn't get to that.
Man, it was something I just right before we got on, because I don't know if you listen to the Native Land Pod, um, but it's some craziness going on in Ferguson. Um, Ferguson, Lord have mercy. I'm having another slow moment. But yeah, man,
Mm.
if you get a chance to watch, the latest Native Land Pod, they were talking about how they're using the black folk to fund a certain injustice that they have set up in the system. Like it's, of course, like I said, I just saw it right before we got on. So yeah,
Right.
man. Matter of fact, when I see it again, because like I said, I follow them. So when I see it again, I'm gonna send it to you. It's crazy, man. If y'all like that too, y'all watch. If y'all do not watch Native Land Part, please watch Native Land Part. Y'all,
Yeah.
please get up on the politics. We coming up on a very important
Important. Yeah.
part of life, part of in time right now. As far as voting in November, um, I'm very. I don't want to say scared because I'm not supposed to be scared. My Lord and Savior is who I follow, who I fear, who I
Right.
reverence.
Right.
Of course, like whoever gets in office, I would definitely. It ain't like I'm gonna go shoot nobody. Whoever gets in office, I will adhere to all the laws like I have been doing. But
Right.
it's a certain person I don't want to be in office. And I just fear that he's going to be back in office. Um,
He might
but
go
yeah,
to jail. He might go to jail. You talking about in office? I don't
nah,
know.
that bro, and it's just funny if see that's why like I have to do better. Like I'm doing good with finding things to talk about, but
Okay, Dallas, let's go.
yeah, they getting back into the game. So they down what 11.
11. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I it's we can celebrate the fact that he was found guilty, but with him being the ex-president, he won't get no jail time because ex-presidents can't don't go to jail for whatever
Right.
reason. So and in Florida, I just heard something else from the Native Land Pod. Ron DeSantis is not going to make it a problem for him to get reelected. So whatever, so it's like, bro, we and I know Joe Biden has not done a whole lot of great.
It's been horrible, bro. It has been horrible. I ain't even gonna lie. It has.
I mean, has it been horrible or just not good? Because like horrible to me was
Well,
just because and
yeah, not horrible. Like I said, it just hasn't been very. It hasn't been very good. So it hasn't
right,
been very good.
and then and everybody loved the little kickbacks we got up under Trump, but and money is power. We all need money.
We
We
do.
all need money. Money is definitely a necessity. But is that the end all be all? Like if he's a
Shouldn't
tyrant,
be.
if he's going to be an idiot and just bother people to the point to where, like, would you want to trust Trump with nuclear with a nuclear weapon?
Well, I think the one thing with Trump is he has a lot of allies. So we can honestly say we ain't really been getting into any wars or any type of, conflict with any other countries because, he pretty much gets along with a lot of the other countries. He knows what's the guy over there in Russia? What's his name? Putin. So,
Oh,
you know,
he's not a good person.
he's
Kim
not.
Jong, and
I'm not saying
I,
he is.
I don't want to say no names because, like I said, I like living, and if I'm gonna die, I want to die for something that's worth dying for.
You're right. True.
Um, but yeah, like everybody who this dude is allies with are not good people. Hell,
No,
he's an ally with Ron DeSantis. He's not a good person.
no, he's
I'm
not.
sorry to say.
He's not. But I mean, really, at the end of the day, a lot of us have people that we know, whether it's on a personal level or whatever, that maybe I know a lot of people that's, maybe not the greatest as far as like society standards.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still cool with them. Just because they're bad people don't mean that you know what I'm saying? So
I get what you're saying, but like,
you still be cool with people that may not be, you know.
right? But
So
Bubba Leroy, and Skillet ain't the same as
it's not it's not the
ain't
same.
the same as somebody in a suit with a whole bunch of money behind them.
Right. It's not the same. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing with him, man. Like, and yeah, every time somebody says got something good to say about Trump, it was like the money. Oh, we got this money, we got that money, 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 money. And like I said, it's a necessity. We all need it.
Right.
I would like to have more of it, yes.
Mm,
But the
mm.
love of money is the root of all evil. The
It's a
love
love of it.
of
Yeah.
money is the
Yeah.
root. The love, not money.
Not
The
money itself.
love of
Right.
money is
Right.
the root
Right.
of all evil. So if you going if everything is all about that dollar bill, hey, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, y'all, so y'all pretty much can tell what I'm voting for or who I'm voting for or what I vote. But yeah, it definitely won't be for the orange assassin. I'm sorry, it will not be.
Not Mr. Orange Man.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'll vote
I
for Fanta. If Fanta was running, I vote for Fanta, but I'm not voting for
Hey, me personally, I really don't like, like I done already said, we done already spoke about it already. I
yeah.
just I feel like people gonna be who they are, and things gonna be what it is. I feel like, with us, especially like, the colored, people, the colored race.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody really care about us like that to really try to, help us
Well,
and
he
try
did
to
shuffle them feet. Yeah,
try to do, things for us. They ain't never been doing it. So what makes you think they're gonna start now?
right.
So
And that's why that question I posed with when it was me, you, and Lyric, man, like we need to take our vote and just
we need
show
to
them,
have our own political party. We need to have our own political party for
yeah.
real. I don't know
I
if
mean,
that's possible.
of course, we'll probably never get elected, but it'll show the rest of the world
Yeah,
that we have power. We need to be heard, man.
right.
Like
Yeah.
why, why have we been neglected and hated for
Slighted. Yeah,
so freaking long, man?
yeah, yeah,
I mean, and what happened? The Holocaust didn't even happen on American soil. They got reparations for it.
yeah,
What happened to black folks happened on American soil.
yeah,
Georgia, Florida, like damn near
yeah.
everywhere. Everywhere on American soil, there has been some type of genocide to a people that's not Caucasian, to a people that's not white.
Mm,
Will you say, you got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps? Black
mm,
folk has done that. But then white folk took them boots to straps and hung us with them.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
we pulled ourselves up by our bootstraps. So it's like something has to give. Like, I mean, if I could ask God that question, why? Why did it have to be us? Why is it still us?
Well, I think you know the answer to that. You know,
Yeah, I mean, but like, and then just
it,
like the question I was having with my wife, man, like, are
mm,
we going? I don't want to have to die to see to finally experience paradise. Now, if that happens, then okay. But I would love for to see it on this side of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
for us to be marginalized and hated pretty much our whole freaking existence.
Yeah.
Like
But see
why?
that, that's just a part of it, right? Like I say, if you just understand the biblical part of it, this we're cursed. Not saying we are like you, me, and our generation, but our ancestors were cursed. Like I said, all you gotta do is read Deuteronomy. I ain't never read the whole Deuteronomy, but it already said we was going to be spread amongst the nations and we're going to be on enemy land where we going to be worshiping false gods and prophets, and it's in the book. It's there. So we live in it, we are living it. So it's kind of hard to I guess dissect it, because it's kind of like, we're in it right now. But yeah, this already written. Now, as far as like it being prolonged all the way to our generation, I think that's just them just keeping the ball rolling. I think just our ancestors were the ones that were cursed, back 400, 500 years ago, whatever. They were cursed. And
Mm.
then maybe their kids probably can get some kind of, or maybe their kids might have been cursed too.
Oh
I don't,
man, don't you got blocked? But my bad, bro. I
I
just
don't
looked
know.
up and
No, I'm looking at the score. Yeah. So,
Derrick Jones Jr. was about to dunk on Jalen Brown, but Jalen Brown blocked it.
oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah. So in a nutshell, yeah, it's just what it is. So we're just cursed right now. I don't know if we'll ever get to see, freedom like how, we would envision it. I don't know if it ever come in our lifetime. Maybe, maybe your kids, if you have kids, like you got sons, maybe they might experience it, you know. I don't know if we will. Don't seem like it, I don't know. I don't know.
I
So
mean, I like I say, man, if that's the way it's supposed to be, you know, I keep fighting for my kids. You know what I'm saying? For the not and not just say my kids, but the generation. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Generations.
they are all our kids. Yeah, we just say
Yeah,
that. All our young kids. Yep. Yep.
yeah, because it's like, and that's why and I mean, to the point to where you can't even teach Black history no more. You can't even teach like, and yeah, we just talked about the lady doing the whole auction thing.
That's history. Like I
The
told
way,
you, that's probably history repeating itself. I'm telling you now, it may
but
not happen in our time, but that next generation, maybe the little teenagers, maybe, early 20s, they might experience that. I'm just saying.
see,
They
and then I gotta say, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, bro, because like maybe she went about it the wrong way,
yeah. Nah.
but that
She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
she did okay. She did know what she was doing, but it's like it happened
Right.
with Ron DeSantis and everybody else who wants to just take um African, like there was stuff my wife was teaching me that she got taught in college that I never knew about, when we was going through school.
Right.
So African American studies, that happens in college. They're trying to take that out of college altogether.
You know why?
Yeah, I know, but it's like, bro,
Right.
it happened. It's a part of, It's a part of history.
History. Yeah.
You want to keep telling us about George Washington and
The
Benjamin.
same old people.
Same old shit. You want to keep telling us about the white dudes and our forefathers. That y'all forefather was not my forefathers.
Right.
Um, them same ones that own slaves, but then it's like, how you gonna remove that too? You're not gonna say that they own slaves. They just had people working for them.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
people working for them that never got paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like it's a part of history. Was it unfortunate? Definitely, but it needs to be taught. It needs to be taught. So it's like you're gonna keep telling white kids that they came from all of this greatness, but then it's like, if you just wipe us out, like, where did we come from? If
Yeah.
you're not gonna if you're not gonna tell us about slavery, you damn sure not gonna tell us about where you got us from Africa. You're not teaching how we weren't slaves over in Africa. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like, where did we come from? Are we the Big Bang Theory?
I don't know, but blacks was here. Colored
That's what
people
I'm
were
saying.
here
Black,
in
yeah,
America.
I know
So
that.
right. Right.
But
So
they're not telling the kids. But they'll keep this whole thing about
talking about
Christopher
Christopher
Columbus
Columbus.
going.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on.
They'll
Yeah.
keep that whole narrative going.
Yeah. You can't discover a country that was already there.
You can't.
So somebody had to already have been there. So
Because if
yeah.
that's the case, boy, it's a bunch of houses out here. I love to go just sit in and be like, I discovered this house. Get out my land.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And then it's
Yeah.
like, and then if you keep like, because like I say, they love to show the good parts of Dr. King and Malcolm X, but it's so funny because they're the whole "I Have a Dream" speech. They'll play that and play that and play that, but then not the part about how Dr. King was realizing that he was kind of wrong. You don't want to hear that one because okay, then why was he wrong?
Right.
Because if you keep playing, why was he wrong? You're gonna have to get into the fact of everything, all the disparities. White folks doing this and doing that. Bloody Sunday or Bloody Monday? I want to say Bloody Sunday. Like it's just man, bro. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
how we got on this.
I don't know
Talking
how
about
either, but hey, that just sometimes that's when you talk
talking
sometimes.
about the doggone election, bro. Like it's hey, it's Lord have mercy. But yeah, man, it's what quarter is it?
It's a lot.
Supposed to be talking about doggone game. It's we've been on for an hour and 19 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I know
We
I
always put
know
for hour, bro. We always put for hour. We can't never get under hour, I
nah, we
swear.
can't. We can't.
Yeah.
And it's the third. They was just down by.
They were just down 11. Now they done spurred it back up. Jeez. Hey.
Hey man, hey, it's just one of them games Boston is on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. This is one game.
And I mean,
Baltimore.
and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this. I don't want, like I say, I don't want to. Damn, 21 points. I'm gonna say this. If Boston just so happened to win this damn championship, for the Heat, it could be a blessing in disguise. And the reason why I say that is before and it's Buck Foston forever for me. Buck Foston. It's the whole, like I said, the whole small ball thing, got to go out the window with Spo. And you got to get, if Jimmy is going to stay, if Jimmy is our guy, there's no more running it back. Because okay, they still have Jaylen Brown, they still have Jason Tatum. They're two stars.
Right.
If you're going to retool, you have to retool right. When I got rid of Marcus Smart, I was like, damn, they really did Marcus Smart like that. But then you did upgrade with a Drew Holiday. You
Yeah.
upgraded Marcus Smart with a Drew Holiday. And I can't remember who else left. Oh,
Williams.
yeah,
The center.
and you definitely upgraded with
Robert
Porzingis.
Williams.
Now the funny thing is, when we used to be linked to Porzingis, I didn't want him. Was I stupid? Maybe.
But he's still frail. He's still fragile. Look, he missed almost the whole playoff.
But he part of the
So,
reason they up 20 points right now too.
yeah,
And
yeah.
he had a couple of blocks already.
Mhm.
Getting back off a strained cap. But who knows? Like, hey, like we said, it's just game one. But like I was trying, the point I was trying to make, it could be a blessing in disguise, bro. Just like getting ousted by Boston in the first round. Like
Right.
they just, it's time for a redo. And
Yeah.
and it's just funny. Even if we do end up trading Jimmy, like I'm saying, it's plus and minuses to both parts. I'm on the fence. I'm good this way. I'm good that way. But
Right.
and even if we do lose Jimmy, it's not even a rebuild. It's a retool because we already know Tyler gone. It's just a matter. It's just
He might not be. Not if Jimmy gone. That doesn't necessarily mean Tyler's gone. So
man. Hey,
I don't think.
Tyler is out. Bye bye Tyler.
Yeah, he
I'm,
might be.
I'm, I'm, I'm tired of Tyler. Tyler is not who we thought he was. Tyler's not who he thought he was. So
But
if we,
see the thing is, he could be a third option or a fourth option. We know he's
he
not
can't
number
be,
one.
he can't be, he can't be, because he would have been it. He would have been it. He would have been it this year.
Well, yeah, I think he would have been. Had we been healthy, he would have been a third guy, and I think he would have been better. He would have been better when Jimmy. See, certain players just play better when you have other guys around. See
Then
now
you just,
him.
bro. Then you just hear me say we got to retool. He's
No, no,
part of
no,
that.
no,
He's
no.
part of the retool,
No, 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 no. No, listen, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If we ran this team back again,
bro.
Terry Rozier, Jimmy, of course, Bam, Tyler, Duncan, Josh Richardson, everybody. Let's just say we added another guy. We got a draft pick and we drafted like a nice center or something like that. I still would like our chances. I think we can still make some noise with the same squad we got. I
We'll
think we
make
can.
we'll make noise, but will we be here? I don't think so, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question.
Cause you
But
asking, cause what you saying a rookie, we asking a rookie to come in and be something of a. I'm not even gonna say ant. We asking a rookie to come in and be something of a
he could be Rudy Gobert. He could be Rudy Gobert. That's all we need. We just need you to rebound, give us some block shots.
man.
Uh, hey,
Man, you my dog.
that's
I
it.
love you, but you better not ever say nothing that crazy again. Booty Gobert,
Hey, Rudy, what he doing for them over in Minnesota? He ain't giving them nothing. So
booty. He's that right. He's giving them nothing, giving up nothing but ass. So
right,
no. If we gonna get a rookie. We gonna need a boy, old boy like that's on the Mavericks right now. I don't know his name, the one with all the hair. He had got in
okay,
that guy.
okay. I
I
like
can't
him.
remember
I
his
like
name, but
him.
him.
I like him. I like him.
We will need somebody like that. Somebody
I
who's
like him.
going to
I
why
like him.
we gonna need not and I can't say Edie.
What
Man,
about somebody like what about like a DeAndre Jordan type?
yeah, hell yeah. You
Okay.
talking about in Los Angeles. Yeah. DeAndre Jordan in Los Angeles, yeah.
I like a DeAndre Jordan. I mean, obviously he not going out there scoring 20 a night, but you know, he's an athletic big. He lobs, he gives some blocks, he some tip ins, so yeah. I would like if we was to get a center that can give you that.
Man, I'm
You
talking
know,
about man,
so,
hey, because I saw something that was a little bit God dog it. Derrick Jones, he losing some of his hops. Um, I saw something that was a little bit scary to me. Uh, if marketing ends up in Denver, that's I seen your eyebrows. I seen your eyebrow. That would be scary to me.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he will start that. Can you imagine? Because will he start that? Because you
He
got
absolutely started.
yeah, you got old boy starting.
They'll
But
probably
he's
give up. You know who they'll probably give up? They'll probably give up Porter Jr. for him.
yeah,
So
he was in that package. He was in the
yeah,
package that you
I'm sure he was. I know he was. Yeah.
so
So
I mean, bro, like we gotta when I say when retool, because I would if we gonna keep Jimmy, we ain't even gotta get Collins because Obi Toppin is a dang on because Obi Toppin could be a DeAndre Jordan type person.
You can athletic, big, yeah.
And we
Is
send
he a
bye
big?
bye
Is he a
Tyler.
big though? Is he more like a power forward? He's 6'9" or six.
He's 6'9".
Okay, so he's not really a center. Okay,
No,
right.
he not really a center.
Okay,
So and he come off the bench now.
yeah.
So if even if we do get marketing,
Mhm.
send Tyler and Highsmith
Duncan?
and Tyler and Highsmith and maybe a pick.
Yeah. But they're gonna want Tyler and they're gonna want J Triple J. I'm telling you who they're gonna probably want. Or they're gonna
Well,
want Joe, either one, Jovic or Triple J. So it's gonna be
hopefully
like,
not. Hopefully not Jovic. I would love to keep Jovic because we are
but
going to need size.
if we get marketing, you wouldn't give up Jovic?
Okay. Yeah. Since you're gonna make me say it, yeah, I will give him up. Don't want to, but I will give him up. Yeah, I will give up for marketing. I will give up Jovic. Tyler and Jovic for marketing. Yeah.
And some draft picks.
For marketing, I don't know, bro. A second round, yeah, not a
Okay.
first round.
I say one. I say one. Give him one. Give him one. I think he's worth.
I give him this year's second round pick.
I don't know if they'll want this year. They'll probably want Miami's next. When is Miami's next number one first round? Like 27 or something like that?
I think 27. If not, if is it 25?
Nah,
I
I
know
think it's
I know it's a 27 because I keep seeing the 27s for
I think
definitely
it's
for sure.
26 or 27, one of them. So yeah, yeah. They're getting a young Tyler, of course, that's still growing. They're getting a young Jovic that's still growing. So you basically getting one draft pick in Jovic, and then you're getting a pretty polished, player in Tyler Hero. So I think that's more than enough. But if they want, if they want to be greedy and they say, hey, you got to give us a pick too, then I'd say so be it.
Yeah, because I mean, what you get back in return is something decent. So, and especially if he can re-sign, like I see, because anybody, bro, unless you like Obi, unless he wants to go back to New York, but then like they traded him and he's from New York,
Right,
I would want to. Of course, I'm gonna say I'm gonna want to stay in Miami because it's Miami. I would
right,
want to stay in Orlando because I'm from Florida. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
but then it's like the whole no tax thing,
Mhm.
and and hell, it's a culture, man. Like, bro, I
Mhm.
get like just have the culture. Don't have it on the don't have it on the jerseys because that kind of bit us in the ass this year too. Um,
Yeah,
I miss those like brown fatigue type jerseys. Bring them back. Don't do the
yeah.
whole heat culture thing. Just let that be a thing. You know
Let
what I'm
that just
saying?
be our thing, our
Yeah,
inside
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's our inside thing. They'll know it when they walk through the doors. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
if all else fails, bring Jimmy back. Maybe sign. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get Obi Toppin and trade for Larry Marketing. That's to me. That's retooling.
Yeah,
That's upgrades. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And and it's funny. And it's always guards. We can always get guards. So
I mean, we already got a lot of guards. So
see,
anyway,
yeah, and that part.
right. So getting marketing, I think getting marketing would be an upgrade because he's a stretch big, that can actually, score. He'll help us out tremendously. So uh he's a little bit better than Jovic, a little bit more polished because Jovic is still young, he's still learning.
Hmm.
So yeah, we losing Hero, which is probably gonna hurt us, but that's okay. Marketing he can score and give you 20, you know, 20 to 25 on any given night. So it ain't gonna be that bad. And then we'll just wait for Donovan to come the following season because he coming. He already coming. He's already hit.
Hey, boy,
Just go
I'm
ahead
talking
and
about. Hey,
mark him for him.
they that would be scary. That would be scary.
It
That would be
would.
scary. So yeah, man. That's why I say, hey, it's pluses to both. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game hit about over, bro. We can we'll It's the first. How the format? It's 2-2. It's like 2-2, right?
They used to do it 2-3-2, but now it's 2-2-1-1-1. So that's how they do it.
All right, 2-2-1-1-1. So I guess one of the home games we'll go back live. One of the home games in Dallas. Hopefully they'll be tied by the time they get there. But
Yeah, I don't
again,
know what the schedule. Let me see. Um, the next game, I think they do it. How they do it? Do they do it every 2 days with the finals? Let me see. This retarded thing bringing up the NBA schedule. Okay, so all right. So game two is Sunday. Game three is Wednesday, and game four is Friday. So
all
we could
right.
probably
So
do Friday. We
yeah,
could
yeah,
probably do Friday if
we'll
that's
do
how you want
Friday.
to do
Yeah,
it. Okay. So the 14th, June 14th.
yeah, we'll go live again.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna see what's up with the Facebook thing, and then I'm gonna send that to you. So you'll yeah. So next time we go live, it'll be Facebook.
Yeah. So you just got to remember your login information and all of that. So
Man, yeah, man. And I
and I
just
don't even know if I even remember mine, honestly, because I don't never log. You don't log in. It's already you
yeah,
already logged in. So it's not if you ever get logged out,
yeah. You
I
got to go
don't
through the whole forgot password and all that
probably
thing.
got to do a
So
forget password. Yeah,
yeah, so
something like that.
I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow, and then you know what I'm saying. I'll let you know when I reset it.
No, that's cool. That's a bet. So
All right, bro. We're gonna close this thing out, man. As always, we ain't even introduced ourselves. You know, we just started talking, bro.
I know we just started talking because it's live. So do you have? I mean, I guess you can introduce yourself, but sometimes you never know when people hop on or when they hop off.
Oh
So
yeah, but it was YouTube. I don't think nobody hopped on, but
nobody probably
y'all know,
hopped on anyway, right? So
yeah,
yeah,
y'all know who it is. It's J and K. Y'all, hey, we press play, and y'all know we had something to say.
I
So
know we
hey,
got something to say. Yeah.
so yeah, man, we'll catch y'all later. My next live will be
On the
what?
next day. Our next live will be June 14th, game four.
June 14, game 4. Okay.
Friday, June 14th, game four. Yeah. So yeah.
Hopefully Facebook. I gotta do all my things and it'll be
Yeah,
Facebook, man.
yeah. You have more than enough time to hopefully get all that, stuff situated. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yes indeed. Yeah, man.
Oh man. But all right,
I mean,
Playboy. It's always a pleasure, man.
always looking forward to the next one.
Yes,
So
sir.
so all right, y'all out there, tune in and have a good night. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace. Ew.